The day is here, folks. Welcome back to my channel. So, in today's video, as you can see, we have my entire 1 to 400 scale collection laid out on the shelf in the table for you today. I've also got my 1 to 200 Hobby Master and a very special conclusion at the end that we will go to when we are done. But in order to get to that, we must get through the entire table here. So I made the mistake of not counting the exact total. I will put that in the description or in the title of this video. So feel free to review that once this is done. I'll put that once again in the description or something. So and also before we get into that, ignore the fan. I have no place to put that. So let's just focus on the models here. So we have a lot of models on this table today. I do not own many international models. In fact, the only ones that are international are over there. Everything else is US narrow body and regional jets. That's basically always been my focus of my collection. I had some internationals probably about a year ago around this time. I sold them because I didn't really enjoy them. I don't see international traffic at all, and I didn't have that bond with those airplanes. So what I did was, if you guys remember the YouTube videos around that time, I sold those models and then got ones that were more tailored to my collection and my desire. So those have already been replaced, and those models that I replaced them with are already in the fleet. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to start off on the Southwest Airlines row, which is leading the way today, folks. It is taking up the entire runway, so let's go ahead and get started here. A lot of these will be copy-paste. You will see why. So just get ready for it. All right. Starting off, leading the charge, we have the Southwest 737-800 by NG models with the blended wingloads. We have a Southwest 737-800 by NG models with the split skimeter winglets. We have not one, but two of them. Next, we have the Southwest Airlines 737-700 with the split skimeter winglets by NG models in the Canyon Blue. We have not one, but five. Next in line, we have the Gemini Jet Southwest Airlines 737-700 with the blended winglets, southwest.com winglets. Next in line, we have the Gemini Jet Southwest Airlines 737-300 with the southwest.airlines.com winglets. Next in line, we have the Aero Classic 737-700 Southwest Airlines in the retro livery. Next in line, we have the NG models Southwest Airlines 737-800 in the heart livery. We have not one, but two of them. We have a Southwest Airlines 737-700 with the split skimeter winglets. This is a special release by RM Models. These are Panda models. We have not one, but four of them. Next in line, we have the Triple Crown 1 737-700. This is by Gemini Jets. We have the Colorado 1 737-700 by Gemini Jets. We have the Louisiana 1 737-700 by Gemini Jets. We have the Illinois 1 737-700 by Gemini Jets. This is a former BBJ 737 that I customized to Lone Star 1 three or 4 years ago. I'm still holding on to this until they drop one, so this is why this is in this video. This is made by Gemini Jets. We have a Tennessee 1 737-700 by Gemini Jets. We have Florida 1 737-700 by Gemini Jets. And then finally, we have California 1 737-700 by Panda Models. This is a commission by Waffle Collectibles. All right, let's hop into possibly my favorite row on this table, the Delta Airlines fleet and Delta Connection fleet, respectively. Okay, starting us off here, the only Delta Heavy that I have in my fleet, the Delta Airbus A350-900 by Gemini Jets. We have the NG models Delta Airbus A321, the Delta Airbus A321 in the Thank You livery by NG models, the Delta Airbus A220-100 by Gemini Jets, the Delta 757-200 by Gemini Jets, the Delta 757-200 by NG, the Delta 737-800 in the SkyTeam livery by NG, the Delta 737-800 by Gemini Jets, by NG, we have not just one, but two of them. The first release Delta MD-90 by Gemini Jets. The first release Delta MD-88 by Gemini Jets, we have not one, but two of them. The second release Delta MD-88, we have not one, but three of them. These are all by Gemini Jets, so total is 5. I believe this is the 4th release. This is the final one they've made. This is the Gemini Jets Delta 717. We have not one, but two of them. And then we have the first release 2013 Delta 717 by Gemini Jets. We have a Delta Connection Embraer 170 by Airwings. We have a Delta Connection Embraer 145 by Gemini Jets. We have the Delta CRJ 900 Calm Air 30th Retro Special Paint Scheme. This is made by Gemini Jets. We have a Delta CRJ 900 by Gemini Jets. These are the latest release. We have not one, but three of them. We have the Delta Connection CRJ 700. This is the first release by Gemini Jets. We have the Colors in Motion Embraer 170 by Gemini Jets. By Airwings. And then we have the Delta Connection CRJ 200 SkyWest by Gemini Jets in the Colors in Motion. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the international fleet and then work our way to the other airlines. All right, this is our only non-US based cargo carrier. Apologies for the dust. I did not clean the table off before I put the models on. Either way, I digress. So this is the EVA Air Cargo 747-400. Now on to the small group of internationals. So we have two Air Canada CRJ-200s. We have the Maple in the bottom left. We have the new livery in the bottom right. I believe that's post 2017. The Aeromexico 737-800 by NG in the middle left. The Sunwing 737-800 in the middle right, also by NG. We have the Aer Lingus 757-200, also by NG. And then the Lufthansa 747-400 by Dragonwings. There they are right there. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the military. So we have a Gemini Jets McChord Air Force Base representing the West Coast C-17 demonstration team from the 62nd Operations Group based at McChord Air Force Base. So this is a C-17 Globemaster 3. We have a KC-135 from the Honolulu Air National Guard, for the Hawaii Air National Guard. We have the Rockwell B1b Lancer based at Elbendorf Air Force Base, Texas. I believe that's where it's at. Let me know in the comments. We have a Boeing P8 Poseidon by Panda Models. We have Fat Albert, the C-130J. You can tell it's the J by the 8-bladed props. This is the new Fat Albert, owned by the United States Navy Marine Corps Blue Angels Flight Demonstration Squadron, based at Pensacola, Florida. All right, now it's transitioning from one of the most American things to American Airlines itself. So now we have, we're going to kick off with the Chrome fleet, and then we're going to go bring it into the post-merger American Airlines. So starting off, we have the Chrome 757-200 by NG. We have the Chrome 757-200 without the winglets by NG. We have the Chrome 737-800 with winglets. We have not one, two by NG. We have an American Airlines MD-80. This is by Gemini Jets. This is the third release. And we have the second release American Airlines MD-80 by Gemini Jets as well. All right, now we have the JC Wings, Breast Cancer Awareness American Eagle Embraer 145. Next we have the Skyliners American Eagle Embraer 145. And next we have the Gemini Jets American Eagle CRJ200. All right, into the post-merger 2014 liveries. So now we have the new livery, American Airlines Airbus A321. This is by NG. The American Airlines 737-800. This is also by NG. Love that model. We have the American Airlines Airbus A319. This is by Gemini Jets with the CFM engines and the sharklets. We have another CFM A319. This is the Wing Fence Legacy US Airways one by Gemini Jets. We have the American Eagle CRJ900. We have not just one, but two. We have an American Eagle Embraer 145, also by Gemini Jets. And then closing off, we have the Gemini Jets American Eagle CRJ200. Okay, now bring it over to the freighters. We have the FedEx DC-10 by Gemini Jets. We have the FedEx Airbus A310 by Aero Classics. We have the DHL ABX Air 767-200. This is by Aero Classics. We have the UPS 757-200. This is by Gemini Jets. We have the Kalitta Air Charter 727. This is also by Gemini Jets. Apologies for the shakes. Okay. All right, so now we have the US Airways Fleet. So starting off, we have the US Airways Airbus A321. This is by Aero Classics. We have the US Airways Airbus A319 by Aero Classics. We have another A319 Aero Classics US Airways. We have the Gemini Jets US Airways Airbus A319. We have the Gemini Jets Piedmont Airbus A319. We have the US Airways Express CRJ900. We have not just one, but two of them. We have two US Airways Express CRJ200s. And then finishing off with this little baby Saab 340. And you might be asking, well, if you're finishing off, then why is there another one next door? Well, this is the American Airlines Retro US Airways merger aircraft. So this is the Airbus A321 by Aero Classics. We have the Piedmont A319 by Aero Classics. We've got the PSA Airbus A319 by Aero Classics. The Allegheny Airbus A319 by Aero Classics. And the America West A319 by Aero Classics. Alright, let's switch it over to the retro aircraft since we are in this theme. Bring this over here. Okay. One of the most unique models that I have in my collection is this Phoenix Reno Air McDonnell Douglas MD-80. We have the Continental Airlines DC-930. We have the Northwest Airlines DC-951, the 40, and the 30. These are all by Aero Classics. And the Northwest Airlink CRJ200. We've also got the AirTran 737-700 and another one. These are both by Gemini Jets. And fun thing is that these are actually different registrations. So that's pretty cool. And we have the Sun Country 737-800 by NG. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop into the United Airlines fleet. I'm going to switch over to this camera angle, so it's going to make it much better for y'all. Okay. Starting off here, we have the United Express CRJ200, the United Express CRJ700, the United Express Embraer 175, the United Airlines Airbus A319, the United 737. These are all by Gemini Jets. We have the United 737-700. This is by NG. And the United 737-800. That's also by NG. We have the United 737-800 in the Evo Blue. This is by NG. We have another EVA Blue 738. It's also by NG. We have the United 737-700 in the EVA Blue. This is by NG. We have the Aero Classics United Airbus A320. It's by Aero Classics. We have not one, but three Panda models, the United A319s in the EVA Blue. We have two United Express Embraer 175s in the EVA Blue by Gemini. We have the United CRJ 550 by Gemini, and then we have the United CRJ 200 by Gemini. All right, now we have the Spirit Airbus A321. We have two of these. These are NG. We have the JetBlue Airbus A321. Frontier Jack the Rabbit A319. We have a couple Aero Classics A320 Neos. There's that one right there. I don't really remember the names of them. So there's this one. There's that one. And then there's that one. We have Griswold the Bear A320 by Gemini Jets. Virginia the Wolf A321 by Aero Classics. Steve the Eagle A321 by Gemini Jets. And then to finish off here, we have the Alaska 739 by NG, the Alaska 738 by NG, and last but not least, the Alaska Embraer 175 by Gemini Jets. Okay, so that's every model that's on the table. Let's go and transition to the shelf here, save this for last. All right, so we have a Skymarks 737-800 Southwest, apologies for the dust. We have the Delta MD-88 with a C tag from Delta 90, believe it or not. The last MD-90. Ripped that off the side of the cabin there. All right, we have a Gemini 250 Delta MD-88. We have a Delta Connection CRJ 200. This is by NG. Got a Frontier Airbus A319. It's a plastic model. I believe this is Starjet's 1-200, but it's got the wolf tail on it. We have the American Eagle Dash 100. This is by Gemini Jets. And finally, the US Airways Express CRJ 200 by NG. Before we get to the Midwest, we have some honorable mentions. So here we have the A-10 Thunderbolt 2 in the 2020 Heritage Flight, or the Heritage scheme from the 55th Fighter Wing, based at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona. This was used by the A-10 Thunderbolt 2 demonstration team, piloted by Major Cody Shiv Wilton throughout the 2020 season. This is the F-22 Raptor that flew the demonstration season for 2016 and 2019. This is the one that flew at Oshkosh in 2019, piloted by Major Paul Loco Lopez. And then I have a F-35A Lightning II. And to close off today's video, we have my Midwest Airlines collection. So I take pride in knowing that there probably is not someone else out there that has this amount of Midwest. So my goal is to have an exact 1-to-1 recreation of the Midwest Airlines fleet in 1-to-400 scale. Unfortunately, as of right now, the selection is very limited, so I've been trying to get the DC-9s and 717s. And I gotta thank NG for listening to my request. I can post a screenshot for you guys to see here. They made this model for me and for everybody else. I'm very happy to have this. Definitely one of my favorite models. So, this is, I believe, 1/4 of the whole fleet that Midwest had, or borrowed from SkyWest at that time. So, actually, this is 1/3. So, they had 12 CRJ 200s at its peak. So, we have 4. We have, so this is it, 506 Charlie Alpha. Beautiful model. So, we have not 1, but 4. And I take pride in this as well. So we have two Midwest Airlines 717s by Phoenix. Love these models. These are my absolute favorite model in my entire collection. So super happy to have not one but two of them. Next in line we have the Seattle Model Aircraft Company DC-930 Midwest Express, registration 202 Mike Echo. Very rare model as well. And then a model that pretty much helped kick off my entire collection, the Midwest Airlines 717-200 and 1:500 scale made by Herpa. So if it wasn't for this model, I probably would not get to this position right here. So that is exactly why this is in this video. So gotta thank this model airplane right there. So, and then we got the 717 safety card. Either way, so thank you guys very much for watching. My apologies for the stuttering and, you know, just losing my train of thought sometimes. That's just how I am. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, this very long video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for continuing to support my channel. And I have plenty more content coming out for you guys in the next coming weeks. And I just like to say thank you for everybody that's been there for me and stuck through everything since the very beginning. I know there's a lot of you who have been here since I started back in 2013. So I gotta thank you guys very much for being here with me. So again, thank you, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.